Day 1099, I'm at church, and I don't know why. I just felt very called to come here today, and I don't know why. I'm still like, okay. It was not convenient to come here today because I have 2 coaching calls in the afternoon and evening, and I'm supposed to go to the gym tonight because I didn't go this morning. And I was gonna leave here and just drive to the gym, do my 2 coaching calls, and then after that, go to the gym. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm staying here at church because, like, I really feel God brought me here for a reason. Tonight's youth night, which I don't have any involvement with that, but yeah, I'm just gonna stay here until whatever's meant to be revealed is revealed. So I had to choose, like, go to the gym or be obedient to God. And so I'm just gonna hang out here. I'm gonna do my 2 coaching calls here. I'm writing some things out. I feel like God's bringing me, like, just some clarity on some things. This idea of, like, the spirit of distraction and how it's been holding me back. Like, you know, I was just writing some things out with Warriors of God because it's such an amazing structure. Like, the whole idea behind it of helping believers become warriors, and Warriors of God is all about helping believers find their purpose and live into it so we can expand the kingdom and do it together so people don't have to do it alone. And there's so much simplicity in it, and so much simplicity and so much power. And I've just, like, totally stepped away from all of that. And I'm thinking about that today because I'm going to be at an event, you know, with 300 or 400 believers. And I know God is going to do something. And I just need to be able to, like, share, like, what Warriors of God is and how it works, and the vision and all of these things that have all been muddy in my mind. They haven't been all one cohesive thing, right? I never finished the whole branding of what this actually is and the messaging behind it. Part of it was because I didn't know enough, but now I'm 10 months into it and I'm pretty clear. And so I'm just writing some things down. It feels good to just go back to the foundation of, like, what is Warriors of God? How does it work? I'm realizing today, a big realization, that when it comes to the Warriors of God and the group, it's actually really important that everyone that I bring into it, they have to be a coaching client first. They had to have gone through the calling coaching, and they have to understand, you know, their mediocre self and their greatest self, their false values and their true values, because it's just a different level of conversation then. And so I'm learning that, and that just made me realize, like, God already gave me a whole system. They work with you to find their purpose, and then after they find their purpose, now they start living into it. And how they live into it is they join Warriors of God, and they're on the calls every day, and you guys are working together to step into your purpose and live into your calling and do all these things. And so it's like there's a whole formula there, there's a whole framework there that makes perfect sense. It's simple but powerful. People get it. And I just kind of abandoned that and just got distracted by 1,000 other things. And so I feel like I have to go back to the basics of, like, here's what this is, here's how it works. Because I can't explain it, very well, I feel like, even though I just did pretty much. But I need to be able to, like, help other people understand that and explain it to them. And so I just need to get all of it out of here and onto paper, and just put it all together, and simplify it, and just put it out. And, you know, it's like today I was sharing on that group call with the lady who's going to run the event, and the group of people on there. And, you know, I showed the logo, and I was telling a story about the logo, and she's like, oh, I can't wait I'm gonna have all the swag. I love the logo. I'm glad you didn't change the logo when you changed it from 8 Billion Lions to Warriors of God. And she's like, I want all the swag. And I'm just like, yeah, I have so many people want, you know, a shirt or something like that, and I have all that stuff that I've already put together that I haven't even launched. And so I just need to go back to the basics. Yeah. And even saying that, it's just like another weight is lifted. I just need to focus. Focus is so important, I'm realizing. Yeah. So a lot of learning going on, a lot of surrendering today. I don't want to surrender. I want to do it my way. I want my day to go the way I planned. And I was so close to not coming here today. And it was like, Chris, are you stupid, bro? Like, always be obedient to God. If you feel like God is calling you to church today, go to church. And I've been here and, I've had a couple conversations, a few laughs. And other than that, it's been very unproductive. And I'm just like sitting here like, okay, God, what am I here for? Like, was that you calling me to church, or was it just a feeling that I had? But it felt like, no, like it's God. So, yeah, I'm going to stay here, and I'm not going to miss out on what God has for me, and I'm going to be obedient. I'm not going to honor the gym above God and my plans above God. So, I know there will be a testimony tonight and today of why I'm here and what happened and what showed up. And so now it's just waiting and being patient and just looking for God. So yeah, but even just being here and just having that realization of getting back to the basics is really exciting. And man, super, just a big relief. And getting into creating the story brand of what Warriors of God is, and helping people understand that they're believers, but they're born to be warriors, and there's an enemy, which is Satan, and we are here to fight the enemy and make disciples of all nations and save souls. Like, this is the journey that we're on, and people got to be able to visualize and see themselves as a warrior, fighting against the devil and his army and saving souls. Like, that's what we're here to do. And so there's just so much brilliance in the branding behind that and the story behind it. And so there's just so many things that I've never finished, and that's why I feel like my foundation for Warriors of God and the business and all of it is so shifty, because it's just like I never really locked in the foundation, and a big part was because I just didn't know what it was, and now I know what it is. And now it's going back to the basics and just being able to express what it is in a really clear way that resonates with people. So because I want to be able to go to this event crystal clear on what this is, what I'm doing, what my mission is, because I know there's warriors that are going to be there. If there's 300 or 400 people, there's probably at least 10 or 20 warriors in that group. And so I just want to be prepared, but not in control. Like, prepared but not in control. I don't want to control what happens. I just want to be prepared for myself, like mentally, emotionally, and like really understanding what is this thing that God has given me. So yeah, I feel like Warriors of God is about to be launched out to the world when I go to this event. And it's like today, when the lady who's running it, she's like, we need a battle card on every seat in the auditorium. When we get there, everyone needs a battle card. And I was like, that's awesome. And okay, it's time to get this out to the world. And so if I'm going to get it out to the world, I need to know what it actually is. So yeah, that's a testimony right there, because I wouldn't have thought of that today. I would have been doing other things. Nice. But I know there's a bigger testimony than that. It'll come.